want to say congratulations to Dr. Titus.
Dr. Titus
Agboka. Yay!
Wow, come on.
Oh, come on over. Come on. Great accomplishment. Great accomplishment. I really, this has just been, it's been five years, Titus? 4 years? 4 years. 4 years. Okay. Because you were in Ghana for, or Accra or Ghana for a couple of years with the university too before you came to UW? Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I was in Illinois first.
Okay, Illinois first.
Illinois first before coming to Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Madison.
I want Titus to share because you got to hear this incredible journey. Some of you know this and some may not. But with this, a movie could be made off of his life and this testimony of what him and his family have journeyed into. But even starting back when God was stirring Titus's heart as a young boy growing up, you wouldn't believe what it would even take to have Titus be here right now. All the miracles and faith and everything he's walked out. We really got to see that firsthand when we were in Ghana, Africa. I really got invited into Titus's world. We got invited into his world, and it showed me even more, oh my goodness, God, what you have raised up in Titus, what you have raised up and brought him out of Befi and to us now is anything. You know, it's just an incredible miracle. So just share a little bit about growing up and how God stirred your heart and got you here.
Okay. All right. So I just want to thank everyone here. It's been an incredible journey of faith and just blessings from everyone. I want to thank my uncle Elias. He's back there. Yeah. Pascal, who is Bismarck's brother, who's received most of our teams. His brother, who is my cousin, was also here, but he left this morning. And my uncle, he lives in Pennsylvania, and he's been in the U.S. Before I was born, right? Yeah. So, but he's been incredible support. Before I came here, he came to Ghana with some Jewish friends. And it was through them that, you know, I learned about educational opportunities in the U.S. So I cannot share my entire journey. Than just want to just bless everyone here because it's been really difficult process of, you know, achieving what God has asked me to do. And the rest of it, I feel like it's not even we are not even halfway. There's an incredible journey ahead, and I don't know how things are going to play out. So I just want to ask you to partner in prayer. But to back out a little bit, God has been so faithful. I mean, what we have achieved together is really incredible, and it takes billionaires to do what we have done. And so it's a blessing to even like the entire, you know, region of Befi going to Volta region to have a transformation center like to have those kids and what, you know, the Lord is going to use the transformation center for. It's incredible, and it's even to begin to even think about that is very humbling, and so it's a journey, and and you know how journeys are, and you know journeys are just sometimes you know what the Lord wants you to go, sometimes you don't know, sometimes you show up at the airport and you know flights are cancelled and there are delays and you have to work this out. And that's what we have done, and the Lord has blessed us so much in the process. When I've always wanted to do, growing up in Ghana and growing up in my village, I've seen incredible suffering of people and I've seen incredible need, but my eyes were not really open. I wanted to just do my best, go to school. That was what was on my heart. But when I encounter Jesus and I began to just download, you know, from him, I began to see more than the small village that I was living in, I began to see more than that. I began to see a future of everybody coming into some kind of freedom. And that's been my prayer. And so it took many years of praying. And when the Lord finally gave me the opportunity, I wasn't able to come directly. I wanted to do something really related medically, health-wise, because that was kind of like the most suffering that I've seen in people. And so I've been kind of praying about it. And when I got the opportunity, I thought I was coming straight to maybe go to medical school or maybe do like pharmacy-related stuff. But I got here, and it was incredibly expensive to really pay for anything. So I was in Illinois, Edwardsville, Illinois, and I ended up doing a master's program there. After that, we got connected really with like a very lovely community. We planted a church.
Who did you meet there?
I'll come to that. we planted a church, and to back out to Renee, because I know she's going to be giving me a lot of prawns, which is really good. I was in the college there. That's where I met Amanda. We're having my wife. We have these prayer meetings in a national fellowship of all the international students, in the area. We'll get together and pray, because it's not easy to come from a different country and just it's a very big transition. So we'll all get together and just pray. And it was during one of those fellowships that somebody has invited Amanda to. That's how I met Amanda.
So the detour had a purpose.
Yes. It was a
very important purpose, but you didn't know. We don't always
I didn't
know.
So, and throughout those years that were in Illinois, after my school, where I was working there, and was seeking the face of God, because I knew this is not it, this cannot be it. And then the Lord asked us to move. It was very difficult. It was, one of the most difficult things, just having done everything with the community and growing, having planted, church together, everything is going. And the Lord said, leave. And it was really difficult for us. But I know there is something. I came to, I have a job in Madison 2 times that I turned down. And the last one that I turned down, the following day, I got laid off from my job. And when I got laid off, I have no option than to say, okay, let's go to Madison. And then we came to Madison, and I knew, we've been praying, my wife and I, we know that, the Lord said he's going to do all this. We talk about the kids in Befi. We'll be praying how my wife and I went, and she picked like 2 or 3 books, and all the kids came all around her trying to look at the books. I'm like, wow. And my wife said, wow, maybe they don't have books here. Maybe we can do something. We can try to see if we can get a library for these kids. And so we're doing all this, and God led us one time. That was a key moment. We're going from every church that we know, people tell us in Madison, and we'll go, and I'll just go to the church, and I'm like, Lord, it's not it. And one time we went to a particular church. I think that was a High Point. I don't know exactly, but it was a long time ago. And we're sharing, how, the vision the Lord has given us. And, it's a vision of prayer. It's a vision of, what the Lord has to do. And we haven't seen it. And this lady said, well, there's a Landry Moore, you know, in downtown, sometimes they meet and pray.
In a laundry room
in
in downtown
in
Madison,
downtown.
they meet and pray when he shared the vision.
Yeah.
Yes.
They meet and pray. I said, really? And one evening, we got in there and we saw people, not very about, I would say, maybe 5 to 10 people praying. Wow, I just got really whacked. I'm like, wow. So I told my wife, this is where the Lord has led us, and this is where He's going to establish us.
Yes.
And so it's been, and it's from there, the rest is, you know, it's faithfulness.
Quite right.
Faithfulness. And when I got the opportunity to share what the Lord has shown me, you know, and also, I didn't even have, first I didn't share it. Steve, we had a picnic. You know, we had a picnic, and during the picnic, I sat down with my wife, and Steve came and sat down, and Steve started sharing his encounters and what the Lord is showing him. And I've shown him over the years. He shared his journey and stuff. I'm like, wow, God is good. Like, it's just like, you know, if I had a check mark, if I had like a check mark of everything God has shown me, I would have checked everything out of that checklist. And so there was a big confirmation, and it's been really a blessing. It's not been very easy, especially when I decided that I'm going to pursue what the Lord has given me back, you know, going to pursue something like doctor in pharmacy stuff. I knew it was going to be very difficult. I know my wife and I, we pray about it, and we knew this is going to be one of the most difficult things. We have kids, and we want to do all this. It's going to be an incredible journey of faith. Are you ready? And she said yes. and so I just favor even going to the UW School of Pharmacy, because I mean the school we have here, you don't know until you look at it nationally. Our school here in Madison is the number 5 in the whole country, so it's a very competitive place to get into. So even to get into it was an incredible favor, the Lord, that has confirmed everything over the way. Because a lot of times I stand, even though I have a lot of faith, I stand, it's like, wow, is it? But then the confirmation comes every step of the way. So it's just really a blessing all the way. And to Ghana, for what the Lord is establishing, has established, we call it our mission, you know, coming with everyone. We sent 5 of us to Ghana at that time, the fact-finding mission. And since then, the Lord has established every mission with a specific purpose.
Come on.
And the Lord is establishing things that we can't even understand up to today. And it doesn't make sense to our ordinary mind. But I know that the Lord is going to. If you want to see the end of the vision, it's a vision of, you know, a vocational school with agriculture all over. And we even have plane trips, right? Like a plane landing.
We're going to get a landing.
Landing strip.
Yes.
Yeah, the vision is big.
Big.
And it's already...
It's big, so big that, you know, we can't even wrap our hands around it, but we know that the Lord is going to establish it. So I just want to thank everyone. That's it. Just want to just bless everyone for everything that you have done, for your prayers. I know it's even this time it's even more, even critical for us, for my family. We have to work this out. I applied to a lot of places in Madison. Nothing has come up, and we are in this place of waiting, not knowing what to do. So it's an incredible journey for us. My wife, I don't know, asked her to say, but we are expecting another child very soon.